Hi guys, what's up? So today I want to show you some of my old works that I've done so far. There are some of my earliest works, as in when I was in school. That's not a lot, but there is still probably like a few pieces. And this is all strictly like on paper or mini canvas sheets. And yeah, I've divided them into several sections so that it makes sense. Unfortunately, I haven't added the date on each of my piece, so I don't really know the exact sequence, but I know the year somewhat, so I'll tell you all that. So let's go. Divided into these sections. So let's begin with the early. So this is probably 8th grade or something. I don't even know which year because I've literally not written. So I was obsessed with glass paintings, so I did a lot of those. So I had traced the coloring books that we. The problem is everything's kind of stuck. So there's this, and then there's this. And I have no idea how I'm going to do it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I was really proud of this one back then because drawing animals was difficult. Even though I just traced it, but I believe this was the first piece. And I was really obsessed with Hannah Montana. So, well, some stickers. Okay. This is till 2015 when I actually started sketching for the first time. And it's terrible. Like, look at the eyelashes. Yeah. But I was really proud of this. I considered myself an artist right after I made this. Um, whatever. These are the earliest ones. This also I'm actually pretty proud of because I was in school when I made this. I was probably in grade 7 or 8. And then I made this one too. I think this I had copied from somewhere. Also, obviously, this is also copied from somewhere. But yeah, so this is back when I was in school. The next section is the galaxy section. The reason why this has a section is because I started um, making sketches first, like portraits. I tried like a couple of portraits and then I directly started making galaxies because I was obsessed. So this was the first one that I made. Now this is in 2017 and I mean at that time I was really proud of it. This is a cartridge sheet that I made it on and I used poster colors because I had absolutely no knowledge of painting in general and poster colors were all I had that time. This is actually not so old. It's just a terrible choice of paper, so it doesn't look that great. You know what? I'm just gonna shift this a little. This is actually old. I was trying to add some neon. This is also cartridge sheet, and this also is poster colors, I guess, because it doesn't seem watercolor at all. And I don't know where I got the neon color from, but and then I invested in a good watercolor paper and started making these. This was a new watercolor paper which I was just trying if it works for galaxies. Um, I still don't know if it does actually because I don't like the blending, the way colors merge, but fine. I mean, you can't layer a lot on this. This is Canson paper, but it's really thin. I was just passing time with my friend, and that's when I made this. I really like how this diamond or crystal, whatever I was trying to make, turned out because that was my first time. But other than that, it just doesn't make sense. This this is actually my favorite galaxy that I've made ever. Then this miniature piece where I just had a waste piece of watercolor paper, and that's why I made this really small. I still love it actually. My friend asked me to give it to him, so I'm going to send this to him very soon. So the bigger pieces, I'm pretty sure there are more than this, but this is the one that I could find in the bigger galaxy pieces. And then there's this, which I thought was really cool at the time, but now I'm just like, it's overdone. The whole tape, triangle, and geometrical whatever thing with the masking tape. I'm so over this now. So the next one is illustrations. But I think I'll cover the practice ones before the illustrations. So in the practice ones, there are assignments or the ones that I have copied from a different artwork. So I haven't really, or it could also be just some, photos that I copied stuff from. So, okay, the first one is actually me. I really liked this when I started making this. Like, I started with this part, but then at the end, I just think I messed it up. This is an assignment. So I was supposed to turn this into pointillism, which I'm not sure if it looks like. It just looks like those mosaic tiles on the terrace that most of us have. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But I'm pretty sure if it was a bigger piece, it would resemble. This is also an assignment. This is what I was trying to turn into impressionism. I think I did a very terrible job, but I mean, I can't hate it. I really like these parts, this brown to ochre, but that's about it. These are straight out of the internet, which I copied. That's why it's in the practice section. I was learning hand gestures, which reminds me this was also an assignment. And I don't go to art school, but I'm studying designing, so we have a lot of sketching assignments sometimes. This is also out of the internet that I had copied. It was probably a picture, not a sketch. And this is 2017, so this has a date, thankfully. Oh god. This is embarrassing, But these are like lyrics by Christina Perry, and this artwork is also there on the internet, I guess. I'm pretty sure this isn't my own because I would remember it if it was my own. This was an assignment when my college had started. So this should be around 2018, I believe. Yeah, 2018. So that was a picture. All my pencil drawings are actually fading out. This is pretty long back, probably 2017 um, or 2016, not really sure. So this is actually paint. It's watercolor, even if it looks like pencil or graphite. What does it look like? I just, yeah. This is 2020 or 2019. This was also from a picture that a friend had posted on a story, Instagram. So, yeah. This I was so proud of. I still am actually. It looks pretty cool, but I mean, it's just off the internet, so yeah, this is probably 2017. I started painting in 2017. I used to sketch before that from 2015. So most of my earliest paintings are. This was an assignment where we were asked to read a novel, and we had to choose some dialogue where we had to sort of make a storyboard or make it comical. So that was my attempt. This was an assignment where we were given this image and we had to turn it into perspective, some 3D perspective. I'm actually quite clueless. I don't even remember this. This is 2016. This was an assignment. It's pretty bleh. This should have been in my earliest. This is actually from school. This was done in school. Um, this is very random. This is a portrait of my mom. This picture was also clicked by me, and then I tried to paint it, I guess on her birthday or something. Don't even remember it. But yeah. This is cartridge sheet, and I think this paint is. This is acrylic. I don't know why I have applied acrylic here. Probably I had messed the design on the dupatta, or I guess it's a shawl maybe. I don't even know. But this looks like poster color, but then again this looks like watercolor. So I think it's everything that I had at that time. This is 2018 or 19. I really like this. Like, I think everyone loves this a lot, but that a little disappointed with the shadow work, so it kind of spoiled the entire painting. But yeah, this was my first attempt to paint water. Um, this this is actually very special because it's my first painting. This is April 2017. This was the day when I bought the watercolors, my first watercolors, and my first sketchbook as well, I guess. I don't know about the sketchbook part, but the watercolor part and the first watercolors were the Camlin artist watercolors, which is what I still use. Other than other than koi watercolors. This was pencil colors. My first attempt at like making something big out of pencil colors. A lot of people like this, but I'm actually very unsure about liking this because this looks good from a distance, but as soon as you like come close, you can see the graininess, which is probably just because of my color pencils, but I wouldn't know because I've not tried any other. So yeah, I was also trying to learn like skin texture, and that is what I'm struggling with even today. So hopefully this year I learn to make skin texture illustrations. Now these are 99% my college work because I go to a fashion design school, so this is a lot. I'm just going to go really fast because there's not much to talk about. Most of this is just illustrations. Okay, I'll talk a little about this. So I had so this is the existing collection from um, it's actually written. So I just made a continuation of this. So that's how it is. This is exactly the same thing. These I had done it when I just started this channel, but they were also my assignment. This is very old. Okay, it's not that old. It's still 2019, but I hate this so much. I really like this one. I really like this one. I'm going to complete this probably very soon. Um, yeah, I think this is very cool. And like probably the only one that I like out of all the illustrations. Just this is just figure study. Okay, illustrations are done. The next one is observation. So, observation straight out of the basically live sketching, actually. I was trying to over explain it. I don't have a lot on this, which just means like I really need to do this more often. This is this is a place in Bandra, but I can't recall the name. It's actually like everyone knows this. Um, I'll just put it on the screen actually. I really wish to complete this, but I mean A4 is a little too much to draw sometimes. Like if there's a lot of detail. Um, Also, there was a limited period of time for us to draw, and there was something like there was something that happened on that day, so we were supposed to leave early, so that's why I couldn't complete it actually. This is also out of observation. This is really way back. This is 2016 or 17. This is classwork. We had asked a girl to stand, and I think I don't think I should mention anyone's name actually. I really like this. This is terrible. Um, this is pretty cool, right? I want to see it up close. This is 2017, by the way. These tall. I don't know why, but I feel like this is not live sketching. This one. Also this one, but I really have no memory of making this. So I probably just took it off the internet. Okay, I don't even know if I should show you all my hand lettering skills because they are terrible. Um, I just practiced it like for a week or two. So let's see. I'm just sort of doing this quickly just to show you all like what I could do in a week. So in case you wanted to learn at least like the basic, or this was day one. I was just scribbling just to, I don't know. I have stopped writing much, so I thought I needed practice. Then I made it. Is this? Damn, I drew this grid, and I can guarantee y'all I'm too lazy for that, but I was probably really keen on learning it. That's why I invested my time in. Oh God, this makes me cringe, honestly, but whatever. I guess I really need to just not cringe too much on my own work and my own voice and my own videos because it gets really difficult. I guess I was really listening to Billie Eilish a lot. Yeah, again, Billie Eilish. I don't know why there's so much of Billie Eilish going on, but this was actually a painting that I started but I didn't end it. So I thought it would be pretty cool to just do some hand lettering on it. Okay, now the last. Oh god, the last. This is all that is what is mine, like original, not coming from anywhere else. So let's see what I got. Okay, so there's this one. This is oil paint. I am still learning oil paint, so this is, I think, the oldest. Yeah, this is the oldest work of mine. April 2017. So I was 17 years old. There's this. I don't know if I have to censor this, but this is quite bad. I hate this actually. This also, I believe I need to censor. This is digital, although I had done this in watercolor before. I digitalized it. This is just collage. Actually, quite bad. I really like this a lot. There's this. I'm going to digitalize this really soon. This is digital. It's just a print. This is also in oil. I'm still learning oil basically. But this is when I had just bought oil paint. So this is in acrylic. It's really difficult to show. So yeah, that is it in the sections that we had divided everything. Now for the ones that are up on the wall, there's this. There's this that would fall into the illustration section, which I really like, which is why it's up on the wall. There are these. There's this print I had created. There's the most recent work of mine, which I did at my native place. Although it's not complete, I still have to complete this area. This is my first marker drawing, alcohol markers. This is the first time I ever did anything with alcohol markers after my assignment. This I'm sure everyone has seen because this is my latest video. If you have not watched it, I'll add a card basically on your right corner. Missed a last one, so It's up here where there should be a wall clock, and I'm really scared my phone's going to fall. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know which one was your favorite, I guess, because need engagement. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. Bye.
Hercule again.